and it's sad. And this issue has no gender, by the way. Sometimes you assume it's the men who are the perpetrators of sexual harassment and all these strange advances in the office. You'll be so surprised that female bosses are in it to win it as well. They also make inappropriate advances to their male staff. And sometimes the boss is even innocent. You're just a seducer. You're the one who's trying to seduce your supervisor because you feel like that's the only way that he's going to be inclined to, add your salary or, just career advancement. I'll tell you one thing. I'll cut to the end of the story. It does not end well. It never ends well. It never ends well once certain lines are crossed because you can't undo certain things. So of course, if they are advances that you do not like, you need to make it very clear verbally that no, madam, no, mister, this is not what is going down. I'm here to work. And if after a while, it's not going away, they still continue to pursue you and it gets aggressive, you need to document it. You need to document it. I don't know why many times we like to imagine that sending an email is, I don't know what's going on with my nose, allergies or whatever. But many times we imagine that doing an email is snitching. Please do an email and CC the entire universe because you never know. One day you could need this correspondence as your evidence when you decide to, take legal action. And then if you do an email, and you can start with a personal email, one-on-one, just you and the supervisor, and be like, Madam, so-and-so, please, this is not what I'm about. If it doesn't stop, then you need to go to HR and seek intervention there. Right? HR, I know many times we tell ourselves that HR is there to protect the company, but in such matters, it is in the best interest of the company that this does not go further than it should go. So you do need to speak to HR. And once you have a verbal conversation with HR and you feel like they've taken it lightly, they've swept the issue under the rug, they've not taken you have not gotten resolve, then you need to put it in writing again. Do another email to a second email, but now to HR, and you can copy the person. Following our verbal discussion, date the time, always just precision, always list dates and times. Everything must always be on record. You'll thank me later. And another thing, and this is by law, enshrined in law, an organization with over 20 employees must have a clear policy on sexual harassment. So the law does protect you, right? So kama mko over 20, you cannot. If you are less than 20, then, because I don't know what your setup is like for your office, madam, who is listening. But if your organization has more than 20 employees, then it is HR's duty and obligation to make sure that you all go through the appropriate training to know what lines that should not be crossed within the organization, right? And I don't know why we really take these things very lightly. And I'm like, so many cases. Have you ever seen someone just walking around just trying to catch a case? Sexual harassment in the workplace is prohibited. This is according to Kenya's Employment Act. Sexual harassment in the workplace is prohibited, requiring employers to establish clear policies, provide training, and take appropriate action when complaints are made. So don't ever, by the way, feel like there's no solution for your problem. There is a solution. It is enshrined in the Kenya's Employment Act. And after all that, if nobody wants to help you, my darling, please seek legal counsel and take them to the cleaners. Can't wait to hear from you and what you have to say about it at SpiceFM KE on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. 0719012600. Christopher Williams. Every little thing I do. This guy who has been mentioned adversely in the Diddy issue, but he's cute though, the only cute light-skinned guy. I said what I said.